Hello lovely people. Today's video is going to be very different from what I usually make. Usually you will see me paint a watercolor illustration, but today I'm going to share with you a fraud that I just came across yesterday, and I wanted to share with you all of the messages that were sent back and forth and pointing all of the red flags that made me realize, well, I knew it from pretty much the beginning that this was going to be a scammer. I just wanted to help out other businesses who just don't know. And sometimes you can be very happy when you see that someone wants to buy your original handmade things, and it can be disappointing when it doesn't happen in the end. So yeah, just keep on watching, and I'm going to share now the messages. So I posted this Facebook post, um, and it said that a painting I recently created for my beautiful sister's birthday. And so you would assume that it is for my sister, so it's not for sale. But this person asked me, hello, is this for sale? So that right there is already a red flag, and from that on I knew this was going to be a scam. So I reminded him or her that it is for my sister, but I can paint another one. And then she didn't ask if how much is going to be, or if the size is something that is okay to ship to such a long distance. She was just asking me, is it possible to ship it to California? And then her next question is still not how much it is or how big it is or if it's going to come framed or unframed. She's just asking me if I ship it, if she pays now, when I'm going to be able to send it to her. And at this point, she has no idea that I'm sending this from Hungary, so she would have no idea that it could take weeks to arrive. She just asks me how much does the shipping cost. So this would be already the number 3 red flag that I read, and that made me believe that she's not a real buyer. And just to keep the conversation going, I added some information that it is, by the way, A4 size, and it is watercolor on paper. And I added the full price of the painting, including the shipping cost. And I also wrote my bank details, but I mean my account number and where she can send the money. But remember, she asked for none of these details. I just wrote it to keep the conversation going, because I wanted to get as much information out of her as possible, meaning red flags. And then of course comes the usual part where she says that she only has PayPal for whatever reason. And here you must know that this is a scammer. First of all, PayPal holds back the money until the customer is happy, so she can ask PayPal to return the money back to her, even without letting you know. And if you don't pay enough attention, then she will ask the money from you as well, so they will receive double the amount, plus the painting for free. So if I can just suggest one thing, please never ever receive or accept money from buyers through PayPal, because that's a very shitty way to handle, art. And then she asks me how much will she be sending in total, which I already wrote to her. So that's another thing that, people are not mentally ill. So if you write them down that the total cost is $120, they will not keep asking you for that. Only scammers do that so that they remind you that they want to send you money. So I wrote to them, I have no PayPal, sorry. Maybe you can ask your son to help with the bank. And they say okay, and then disappear and block me even. So when I clicked on their profile, I saw this. So they completely disappeared, and I couldn't even show you their profile image or the fake account they created with absolutely no history. So that could be another red flag, just check their profile if they have any previous history. You don't need to dive into their Facebook feed, just have a look at that. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this video was helpful to you. Bye.